There we go.
That's fine. That'll do.
That'll
do,
do.
pig. That'll do. Welcome.
Hey!
We have all four of the boys here for the first time in forever on camera. That's Mike. That's just Mike that gave Ghostbusters Afterlife 7 out of 10.
I actually changed it back to 6.
So, since you are new here, well, you know what I mean.
Bluetooth.
Thank you.
Bluetooth connected.
Thank you.
Good. Go ahead.
We what we normally do is we give our initial thoughts, then we'll grade it, and then we'll break it down to spoilers. But we'll start with you on the spoiler side because you had a question,
Okay.
Yeah.
and he was trying to ask me in the bathroom. I said we don't do that yet.
Yeah.
So first initial thoughts, no spoilers. Mike,
No, it lived fully up to its potential, and then some, which I didn't expect. Without going any further on the movie. Now, if you want me to rate it, I'm still processing.
Okay.
But I'll have that done after y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what if we do the rating after spoilers?
Okay.
All right. So
that
Dan,
works.
your initial thoughts of the movie.
I gave it a B for the grades for grading it first. I'm rating it.
He doesn't follow instructions.
I don't know what this problem. It had a lot of slow moments. There were a lot of slow moments that, like, okay, yep, that happened. Can we move on?
Put your pitchforks down.
There were a lot of slow moments.
And no pitchforks. So
Yes.
actually, there should have been pitchforks. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Stealing your thunder. Go ahead.
No, it's an okay movie, but it had a lot of slow parts, and I didn't enjoy it that much.
Okay.
I'm trying to process what he just said. Overall, for Spider-Man movies, moving forward with the whole storylines and everything, for me it's phenomenal. Just because it pulls a lot of stuff
We'll get
together.
to that.
It leads into a lot of stuff. It connects a lot of dots.
Yeah.
So for overall, yeah, I would say it's well worth any penny you would put towards it.
It's all right.
It was all right.
I don't want to get like Mike. I don't want to get into too much because I'll start ranting. Yeah. Not ranting. That didn't come out right.
Yes.
And raving.
Well, there's not so much rave, so much as a rant. Yeah, that's all right. Spoilers. There's no format to this. This is just your 3 to 4 guys, just like you guys, sitting around and just having a good time, talking shit about shit. And we're talking about Spider-Man because they all have S's in them. Mike,
Hey.
you may go into spoilers. You may ask questions. You've been warned.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, don't freaking watch this.
Or
A little
get on
late
the
to say
internet.
that now.
Yeah.
That's true.
If you haven't seen
You're
it,
on the internet.
No.
I'm about to ruin it for you.
So I'll kick it off
Okay.
All right.
because this might be me just being partially deaf, not hearing all the freaking dialogue.
He has issues. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
We all have issues. It just varies between the four.
Mike says,
We're like the Ninja Turtles.
What's your Bluetooth passcode?
Yeah. Up the volume, please. No, so
Kill them both. You didn't know I could do that, did you?
It's even in the trailer.
Right.
Yeah, but a bunch of
Yeah.
those trailer shots were highly
Correct.
altered.
Yep.
Yes.
The first time he cast the spell is for the whole world to forget Peter Parker's Spider-Man.
Right.
Yes.
And then obviously in the trailer, but also kind of plays out in the movie, it gets all botched up
Yes.
Jack.
and jacked up.
Yeah, Jack in the Box.
And now he cast that spell one other time
Right.
at the end.
Yes.
And correct me if I'm wrong.
You're
was
wrong.
it for the entire world to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man?
No. It
What
is-
was the word?
No.
The verbiage.
What was the word?
It was
He.
not just
Not
just the MCU.
right.
All of the universes.
All the universes.
Forget Peter Parker exists. At all.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm making sure I was.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. Okay.
Because I was like, well,
That answered
when
my
those
question.
two
I was
jet.
like, wait a minute.
All right. Well, they weren't spoilers. When those two idiots go back to their timeline, so nobody's gonna know their Spider-Man. I'm like, great, that's fine.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
Oh, Doc Ock is cured. You know.
Yeah, that was a complete. Keep
Yeah.
going.
Well, so that answers that one. I was like, all right, wait a minute. Because at the end, you know, yeah. And so that answers that question.
Okay.
I was just making sure I obviously misheard or still stuck on the first spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot going on in that
Yeah.
that last third act. He's like
Way too much.
he's doing this like right now, like he's still processing.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting there like doing this the whole time, like
What?
yep,
You didn't.
like yep, you caught it, or oh no, and then it's like,
I will say he said I called it. I was 100% wrong on my big called it.
yeah.
Sadly.
That Tobey Maguire would stay in our universe and Tom Holland would go off somewhere else.
He's going off somewhere else.
So I guess that your initial question, and as more pop up, this isn't preschool. Don't raise your hand. Just jump in. Dan, more than a fan. Dan.
Yeah.
See, he even says so on his shirt.
I mean, like I said, there was a lot of slow moments, like when she died. Like, okay.
Aunt May.
I was just saying she was way spoiler,
R.I.P.
but
that.
We said spoilers. We're good. No, that I think it was. I think
that was very drug out.
it was drug out. I think the
I didn't
biggest thing they
expect that.
used that for
No.
was the entire. This was supposed to be.
That was actually set.
What do they call it? Everybody gets second chances.
Right.
I think this whole movie in itself was. It won't the cleanest,
No.
but I think it was their shot at being the best act of redemption
Right.
for all the other
Yeah.
Spider-Man movies, plus including this one going into the multiverse.
I will add this to what you just said,
Okay.
and then I'll say something, and y'all can go off on that. The whole second chance thing, I would agree with that, but every single scene with Andrew Garfield, they're just like, "Oh, little puppy." Like he was the redheaded not Spider-Man. He's got a red head. The redheaded stepchild of the three.
Well, he was the
What?
youngest.
Spider-Man 3.
He was the youngest.
No, he was.
No, he wasn't. Tom
Tom
Holland's younger.
Holland. Tom Holland is the youngest.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm talking about Andrew Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every,
Andrew Garfield-
every time he was literally on the screen, they verbally bitch slapped him.
He was a joke.
Yeah.
Because of the three, he's the worst.
I mean, a paycheck's a paycheck, but Jesus.
Yeah, well,
I didn't like the films personally.
what do
but
they call it? The self-deprecating. It's like the big Russian in a rhino suit.
He looked like he was having fun, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was important.
Yeah.
that
Because
whole
he got a check.
Spider-Man 3, I was like, that's good. That's good.
I think they did a great job with introducing them, and then the big scenes where they come together, and obviously there was the trailer that clearly spoiled, because both of them denied being involved in the film.
Well, they showed that Brazilian cut of the trailer where it's just Tom Holland facing
Yeah.
Electro, the Lizard,
yeah.
and Sandman, and the Lizard, from whatever reason, goes,
Yep.
"Ugh."
Yep.
And I was looking for it, and I'm like, there it is.
Yep.
He's
And
looking
that
for
I saw
it.
that too, and I couldn't figure out.
Well, me and Dan, it was a British Good Morning America or something?
Yeah.
They were doing an interview with Tom Holland and Zendaya. They showed that same footage, but all three Spider-Man was in it. And I texted him what I
Yeah.
saw, and I was like, somebody's getting fired.
Yep.
Only it
But
wasn't
I thought it
Tom
was a
that
great
put the
job
video
bringing
in.
that in.
It wasn't all pudding.
Yeah, Tom didn't know that the other two guys were going to be in the movie at all. Oh my God! It's Tobey Maguire. I mean Peter Parker. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
He, does Tom Holland does Peter Parker have like self-healing? Because he got
Broken
the
ribs and all.
shit kicked out of him.
Yeah.
And he's like,
there's- I thought there was some
I'm fine.
regenerative.
No.
No, with Tobey Maguire, if I'm not mistaken, he got.
That's why his
he got-
back still hurts.
That's just a play on him getting older.
No.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
His back hurt when he fell in Spider-Man 2.
That's when Bane got him.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Which that was in Spider-Man 2. That was a joke.
Let me
off
do it
of
right.
Yep.
When your spell is an asses, then you have to master
You need to do it close up.
Get
man.
close to the
I
mic.
was trying to think of something clever.
I wonder which came out first.
screw it.
You will or
You,
you
that's
won't.
just a taste for you.
There you go.
We'll have my Bane character come back. I'm sorry, Dan, you were talking.
Well, say
Well, anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
in Spider-Man 2, my back
Which
joke was because he hurt his back
Oh, yeah.
in Spider-Man 1, and they brought it back.
Did you happen to see me do the slow-mo turn to you when Andrew Garfield was explaining he lost Gwen Stacy? And I'm like, that's a running joke.
Yes.
If you've seen, you don't watch our videos.
I couldn't save her.
We did the.
Not all.
I know. We've been doing the. You've seen Honest Trailers, right?
Yeah.
We've done all the Spider-Man Honest Trailers up to Far From Home, and I told them, I was like, when I saw Amazing Spider-Man 2 in the theater, I was the only one in the theater laughing his ass off when she snapped her neck. And then they kept doing it every Honest Trailer. I'm like, here it is. And then we started talking about it in this movie. I'm like, I feel nothing for you right now.
So he catches her and starts crying. Oh
Yeah.
God! I got this
Also,
one.
I thought
this
that was
one.
cool. Like I thought that was
Redemption.
fitting.
Yeah, you got
it
that
wasn't
part.
a super grand moment,
That
but
was that
he
was
got
that was a redemption point. Yeah.
Because he's like, are you okay? And
He
she's like,
saved
yeah.
her this
Are
time.
you? No.
So that was like a quick check off.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I was like
No.
I said.
character healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, I always thought, like I said, there had to been some type of, not so much regeneration, but his bones were supposed to have been stronger. Because, like I said, there is no way in hell that even in Spider-Man 1 or Spider-Man 3 or Tom Holland, all of them got the snot kicked out of them.
Yes.
And every single one of them gets slammed inside concrete and brick walls.
Yep.
Yeah, that would kill a man. So he has to have something there.
All right. Well, did you also notice at the very beginning when he was fighting Doc Ock on the bridge before he ripped a part of his? I did call that one. Where he nano, and I don't know where the hell did he pull the term nanotech out of his ass? Oh, nanotech. I was like, how do you know about nanotech? Anyway,
Because he watches movies before.
when he went to hit him, he had his needle thing out, and it stabbed him in the chest, and I'm like,
Where'd he go?
is he dead? There's no mark, no nothing.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, okay. Yes, that arm
Maybe
may
the
think
suit
was
is
drug
healing too.
Yeah.
Flex tape.
Well, he hit something though with the spike.
No,
So it was
no, I mean he had him pinned up against the concrete and it went.
The,
when he
the,
came
the
back out, it was
nanotech
critical.
punch pushed it back.
Oh, okay.
That explained.
Oh, you were talking about the on the you talk about the Green Goblin? Yeah, that went through his body. But there was no tear in the suit afterwards. That
Right.
was just sloppy work.
Yeah. Well, it didn't show us where he got stabbed from, so you can't argue where the wound was.
In
So he
his
stabbed him
butt.
on the side.
Exactly. But whoop, colonoscopy.
I did. Jamie Foxx was just there.
Yeah.
He basically was there. Just going, I'm not blue. This is great. I really thought the entire time that Sandman was on the screen that they couldn't get that actor back. Boy, was I wrong.
Oh, Tom St. George,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
it's,
he can
it's low. Yeah,
transform
exactly. He
into
ain't-
human form. The lizard had nothing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why he was in the trailer.
Because even when they were showing everybody disappearing, well, that brings back memories.
Yeah. I think that's why they
that-
did it that way too.
Yeah. It's like a 1 second shot of Kirk Connors going, and it just, but yeah, we got him out of here too. Go back to to Tom Holland and Zendaya and Ned. Speaking of that,
You're not gonna remember me.
so Doctor Strange recast a spell, as we said earlier, that everybody in all facets of life would forget that Peter Parker existed at all. So when he walked into that coffee shop, and Zendaya was there with Ned, I was like, they're together. And
That's-
gonna
that's
break
what I
his
was-
heart.
That
I
was
was
going to
doing
be the
this
thing
to
for
you.
me.
I was
It's like this sounds exactly like the whole. What was the son's name?
Harry. Osborn.
Harry Osborn.
Yeah.
Harry Osborn
Yeah.
and Maguire's MJ. I was like, oh,
Because I turned to you, I'm
here
like,
it starts again.
Hobgoblin!
Full circle.
Because they said it, they literally said it. My best friend,
Killed me. Died
Yeah.
my best friend died in my arms before,
After he tried to kill
after
me.
he tried to kill me. And then he
But
slowly
that's-
walked away and I'm like,
But that's when he went
This
over and was like,
crossed his
hey
mind
man,
before.
hey
Yeah.
man, I'm not gonna become a supervillain and trying to kill you.
and they did the meme.
I don't think he'd be a supervillain like ever.
Ned is a supervillain in
Yeah.
the comics. He's Hobgoblin. With the orange.
But the MCU
With the
version.
orange?
Yeah. But the MCU version, I would put my money that Ned character is not a conflict to Spider-Man and his universe. But
Oh,
That's very interesting.
because I don't see that. I mean, that kid's got a big heart. Like they would have to like tear that kid.
He's got a glandular problem.
hey, big man,
You
let
came
me
here
hold
for
a
the
dollar.
comedy. Hey, big man, let me hold a dollar. It's interesting you bring that aspect up. Let's go to the post-credit scenes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried that effect before. It's not very good.
I'm gonna have like something. You watch.
The first end credit scene, I was sitting there going, did they really just put a stinger at the end of Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, that he's in the MCU, and now he's getting ready to disappear? It's like, why would you do that? And of course, there was a little poo-poo present left behind on the counter. His payment for his drinks. And then because I think somebody behind me was like, is this snot or something? I was like,
Oh yeah, as a kid.
That's
asked
intense.
what was
That's
that?
symbiote. That's what starts.
and then
the
it
whole
moved
thing.
and it cut to black, and I'm like, okay, he didn't get the black.
You gave him a ring.
I was like, oh, the black suit Spider-Man's in this, and it's like a magic suit. Well, no, the original suit, it got green paint thrown all over him.
Mm-hmm.
It was that actual suit inside out. Did you catch that?
Yeah. Okay, I was wondering what.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, there's threads. I was like, okay.
Because I was like,
Was a black monkey suit?
no,
Knock monkey.
no, he left. What was the country he was in after he got hit by the train? Because the guard was wearing his stuff, the Spider Monkey.
Oh,
And he just limped to the that's a terrible limped to the plane with Happy picked him up.
oh, that was in
Holland.
they were in Holland.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Netherlands.
No.
Tom
Netherlands.
was in Holland.
We don't like to use the word.
So yeah,
Netherlands.
that
The
sets
Dutch
that up.
people,
But
they live in Dutchland.
what
Deutschland,
if it's just a
Germany.
piece?
Exactly.
Is that like is that piece a part of that collective?
Uh-uh.
Is it the same Venom that Tom Hardy has?
Right. No.
But
Well-
it's a piece of him.
Have you seen Carnage?
Yeah.
I've seen bits and pieces. Reaction.
So how Carnage comes around is he
I
bites.
have a lot of time. This notwithstanding.
The guy bites Tom Hardy.
Carnage.
Yeah. So he becomes Carnage because he bites him and gets the symbiote in
So
his
basically,
mouth.
that's like him giving birth.
His blood and.
He took a shit on a counter in a bar.
So it'd be great. The yellowish beer color.
So he purposely did that.
No.
Because they don't.
Venom
just-
did not.
Venom did.
Not.
Yeah, no.
Not
Eddie.
Tom Hardy.
Right.
Yeah,
Eddie
Eddie
Brock.
don't
Eddie
do
Brock.
anything.
So that makes sense. Like when you and I were talking, I was like, well, why the the Tom Hardy's, Venom fight Spider-Man? Because they're
He
both,
even mentions he's like, well, I need to go to New York and see this Spider-Man, and he just goes away.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I guess that's over with.
And
Then he
it
left his
wasn't.
little present, little like a mint on the
Yeah,
pillow.
but how
So
do you
this is
transport
like a
that?
different Venom. It's like his child, Venom's child, but it's not Venom.
So, okay, that's fine. Here's the problem I have with it.
Okay.
Nobody knows who
Who
Peter
that
Parker
bartender
is.
Yeah.
This is the mysterious Spider-Man. Who's he gonna hurt? What are the stakes when he gets the bad juju all over him? I mean,
Yeah.
just
Unless it's-
have
unless it's
the black
somebody
suit
else
just to have it,
True.
and then where do you go from there? If Tom Hardy's not in the
Might be Gwen Stacy's thing.
Unless they don't do that at all, and it's just a completely different person.
yeah.
I think
Well,
that
couldn't say.
symbiote finds like its perfect match, and it's not Peter Parker.
What Flash Thompson?
Could be Deadpool.
He's always
Hey,
in a dick.
It's
So.
Flash Thompson.
think about it,
Yep.
and you
That
know,
happened in the TV series.
and you
And-
get a negative vibe.
The '90s suit was the suit he was wearing at the end of the spoiler. Well,
Yeah.
Marion spoilers.
yeah, shut up. Yeah, I like that suit at the end because I was like, man, him swinging through that, I can see the cartoon in my brain, him swinging around. post-credit scene number 2.
Okay.
I kind of called this one.
Yes, you did.
He wasn't in the movie proper because there was one point where I was like, he's got the thing. He's got the eye again.
Yeah.
And you're like, he had it the whole time. I'm like, no,
No,
he
he didn't.
didn't.
No, the first time he cast a spell,
Did he have it on?
he had it. I
He doesn't
paid
have
attention
the
to it.
stone
He
on
had but he didn't have the stone. But
I just thought he was in sweats the whole time.
Yeah.
I was just like, whatever. I know you don't have it anymore. All right. Turns out that what if mother. Turns out that Doctor Strange and I called it. I'm like, he's gonna be in one of the movies. I thought he was gonna be in Spider-Man, but well, technically he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on the same film reel or digital file.
There you go.
Mike, have you processed it enough, or do you have anything else to say about it?
oh, about the movie.
Yeah,
Wait, did we cover the second post credit
Yeah,
scene?
we just did.
I literally
Like,
just said.
Okay, I was like,
You go ahead.
that's a whole nother breakdown.
Say some more. of it.
Yeah, so please say some more. We're on the post credit number 2.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
went vineyard seeing with Wanda.
Yeah.
She had her little outfit on, and she was in the Sanctum. Wong is disowned him or something.
Yep.
Baron Mordo is back as a guy.
Yep.
I don't know.
That guy.
But it's good.
I'm gonna mute it and then actually say it later and then superimpose it on there.
You talking about the man who let his hair grow out?
Yes.
Braided
You
it
know,
right
what
nice.
I like
Yes.
is Doctor Strange and Wanda are in that post-credit scene in the aka trailer.
Yeah, it's more of a trailer.
They came together.
Sorry. Sorry, no, completely. They came together.
Alright.
Please
They
continue.
came together.
I'm listening.
So I was like, okay. I thought like after WandaVision that there would be some kind of feuding, but no, it's like, hey,
Well, she
I
had
need
her-
your help,
She had her dark side stuff on in that trailer.
and so did
Yeah.
Doctor Strange.
Well, it was a different. It was from that What If.
Yeah.
Was it him?
Yeah.
in that-
Yeah, 'cause
in that
they're-
first. Okay.
No, that was the beginning.
I couldn't tell.
At the end,
It looked
at the
like
end.
at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Doctor Strange, because Wanda is like, she can do anything to Doctor Strange at this point if she had to.
And I'm sure he'd welcome it.
Yeah.
So,
Well, right.
But he tapped into that dark side as well, like
Right.
our Doctor Strange. And then it goes back to that what if. I was like right there with you. Like they're bringing in.
I'm glad you're there with me. So see if you'll follow me down this rabbit hole.
Here we go.
So this Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yes.
This is actually a cool callback to our first video.
Yes.
Because this is the main topic outside of introducing ourselves behind a mask. Boy, how times have changed.
In the back of a car.
These are the days of our lives. No, that's the theme for After Dark. Bow, trickle, wow, wow. So I was on the edge of my seat watching this post-credit scene trailer. It's a trailer.
Yeah.
It's a mini little trailer.
Yep.
And I was waiting for the screen to go black and hear
Laugh.
Patrick Stewart go, "Welcome, Stephen." And he
Was that
goes,
his voice?
"No." I'm saying this is what I wanted
okay.
to see.
I was like, wait.
And the door opens, and
Oh, yeah,
it's Patrick Stewart reprising his Professor X.
Yeah.
Namor the Submariner, because he's supposed to be introduced in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Reed Richards, but they're all from different universes. Because they have the Illuminati in the
Yeah.
Marvel comics in one universe.
Yeah.
Since they're doing all this multiverse crap, they come
Why
from
not?
multiple universes to police this multiverse crap. And they know there's a big threat, Kang, from Loki, or
Yeah.
wherever he
Yeah.
Did we see? Was that Kang?
Yeah, Loki.
Was that a?
No.
Because he's.
No, that wasn't Kang. That was Baron Mordo.
Yeah. Bad Doctor Strange.
I'll insert the name in later.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh yeah.
Yes, this is a good
okay,
episode.
okay, that's right. That was him. I didn't recognize him.
Itsu, what's a
Well,
foot?
Who is the what?
no, wait. His character starts with an M.
Mordor.
Mordo. Thank you.
Mordo. Yeah, Baron Mordo.
God, I almost didn't recognize
Be
him.
quiet. Be quiet. Baron Mordo. Yeah, see, I got it now.
Could you repeat that one more time?
Itsu and whistle.
Use it in a sentence.
That motherfucker's back.
Thank you.
Language of origin. I'm going to say
That was the worst high five ever.
he back.
This is what we do. You see what you've been missing?
I know. So
Dipshit.
they're tying that part up too. It was like, all right, he just walks off and Doctor Strange and post credit scenes, whatever, and it's like nothing came of it until now.
Well, we know they're doing Secret Wars.
Yes.
That's supposed to be Disney Plus.
That's lame.
I mean, you can't make a movie you'd have to have a multi-parter.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Correct me if I'm wrong.
you're on.
We hope you enjoyed this review of Spider. Isn't Secret Wars supposed to be like fought on Battle World, and then it like combines all the Marvel universes into one? Whoever wins, is that right?
No.
All right, Dan, tell us.
Take it away.
Well, King of the Conqueror is going to do that. Kind of same thing as they did in Dragon Ball Z with the Tournament of Power. Yes.
So what was? Is it? All right, I'm wrong. Mike, closing thoughts and your grade.
So I do the 10-star.
Okay.
So
It's more than 5.
yeah, I mean
3-star.
that was pretty good. I mean, there's a lot that we didn't like break down super, but like the comedy, I loved the comedy part of it.
Some of it
I
missed.
thought it was great. I was laughing.
Some of it, yes, I
It
was too.
stretched a little bit.
Yeah.
There was
the
some
tense, some of the tense scenes and the more serious scenes. Oh, they took a big old samurai knife and just undercut that with a joke.
That's Marvel.
I mean, some of it was.
That's part of the formula
a
that
little
no
rushed.
longer works.
Exactly.
Like it took,
Sorry, you go ahead.
it took them a little, like no time at all to cure all these. But then again, they're all older, wiser, 3 different smart minds and whatever. Okay, that's fine. You got to put that, 'cause that's not the. So overall, like, how to do 10 out of 10 stars? I think this is definitely worthy of 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Definitely, like no 8.5, like 8 out of 10. Like it was super solid.
You cut your eyes and be like, dude, say
And that is
something.
what it is. It's like this was how much better than the Ghostbusters?
Right?
Oh, this was miles above Ghostbusters.
Oh,
After.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Jesus Christ. All right, that's fair.
Yeah,
We'll keep to the 10 stars.
I give it 7.
Okay.
that's just how I do it.
There were a lot of
Via IMDb.com.
drawn out scenes. There was a lot of things that didn't hit immediately but caught up later.
So basically, Dan hates you all, and that brand new puppy you got for Christmas, it can go kill itself.
Gonna kick it.
I'm sorry. No, you're making all valid points.
Okay.
I assume he's done. Chase,
No,
something that rhymes with.
no, oh, easily 8.
Yeah.
is it glaring?
No, I was just stroking him.
Because I hurt his feelings.
Sorry,
His
Peter.
hair falls off.
No. Yeah,
Hours
like I
wasted.
said,
And it's that Takuya guy from the Japanese Spider-Man. behind it.
emissary from hell.
Where was he?
That's right. Yeah, why wasn't he in this movie? They could have had anybody show up. They could have had Miles Morales pop through one of them holes.
That was a good line.
reference.
That was a good line. I thought you were black.
Oh yeah.
It
that
helped
was
so
good.
many people.
Yeah.
No, I'd give it 8.5. Like I said, it's for me out of all the Spider-Man movies, it had a lot. It covered a lot.
It was a heck of a lot better than Spider-Man
Yeah,
3.
if fans like us wrote the script, it would be a lot.
It would be
more-
all
would-
over the place.
It would
Give me that paper.
No, it would be a lot more seamless
Yeah.
for a lot of the stuff. Like I said, some of us are purists when it comes to franchises
Yeah.
and storylines.
Some of us like to deviate.
Exactly, and this is why DC doesn't do half as well as Marvel. But
See, I'm not a DC
We'll
fan,
save
so-
that for another day.
Yeah. Eventually,
but-
they're gonna make me watch those movies, so that's fine.
I won't force you.
Okay.
We'll do Clockwork Orange. Toothpicks under your eyes, eye drops. You're gonna watch this. It's the original. No, but yeah, no, like I said, I like it. It's almost on its own. It could almost stand alone.
Yes.
Like I said, for having so many different things. Like I said, it's
Hey, it can't stay on its own because it's a collection of everything.
but you don't have to know
It's
that
not- it's
to
not like
enjoy
it-
the movie because it's an opening of the rift, and that's how they got there. Kind of like Into the Spider-Verse.
Right.
Or how a doctor says this is only gonna pinch.
Yeah,
A little bit.
Into the Spider-Verse, they told you the background story. instead of bringing in the whole movie.
Oh, of course. But like I said,
This
just
guy
looking
was
at
like
this
Peter
one-
Porker, Peter Porker, Peter Porker. The whole movie. Where was he?
Why did we have a cartoon pig? I mean, he could have kept the lizard entertained and chasing him the whole time.
I turned to Mike and I was like, "Oh, Dan's really hamming it up over here."
But yeah, like I said, I say 8.5. Like I said, easily someone take the boy to go see with me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or anybody really. Like I said, it was done well, not necessarily well done.
That's a perfect way to put that.
All right.
For a PG-13 Spider-Man movie, they let a lot of
Yeah.
curses fly, and
They
there were
did.
children in the audience, and I'm like,
Yeah. Well, that's the way.
Well, think
Hawkeye
about
is
it.
now, too, Disney Plus.
Scooby Doo this crap. It wasn't crap.
Crap.
oh, I knew as soon as I heard that from
Yeah.
the trailer, I'm like, that is not what he's saying.
But I was surprised.
Mike's over here. I read lips. He didn't say crap.
You're right. I was surprised that they didn't stick to that in the trailer. I mean, being the rating and also that there's kids, but
Well, they
they
shouldn't be
cut
there
they
without the
cussed
parents
like
anyway.
what
These-
5-6 times or something like
Yeah,
that.
these weren't preschool age. I mean, these kids were surprisingly well behaved, except for the one munching on popcorn behind me in my ear.
And the one
I'm surprised
that
they kept,
came in
They used some
after
some foul
us,
language.
knew there was stairs on the other side of the thing, continue to go get more popcorn and come back through us. It's like
But that's why it's
you sound, you
PG-13.
look, you doing what we would do 6 years ago.
And leg.
Yeah, that's right.
So I give this 8 out of 10.
There you go.
Don't look so disappointed. Hear me out.
Okay.
Let's look at the laundry list of Spider-Man movies. Let's start at the bottom.
So Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 1.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man. Yeah.
All right, so your ranking.
Homecoming. No, I'm sorry. Far From Home. Far From Home. Homecoming. Spider-Man 2. No, The Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
First Spider-Man 2.
Because of the head snap?
Yes! I haven't laughed that. That's one of the hardest I've laughed in my life. And yes, it ranks high because she snapped her f***ing neck.
That's After Dark.
Well, I can bleep it out.
I know.
This, and of course, Spider-Man 2 is number 1.
Okay.
And just for this brand new image that I was shown and love, and I'm going to put it on the screen, and I want you to pass my phone down because I love this fucking video.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You were going way too fast.
That just looked like something out of a B movie horror.
That's
Yeah.
aren't those the eyes from Total Recall
Yep.
All right, so
or Beetlejuice?
No.
if we were to amalgamate, we would give this collectively, that would average out to be a 7-ish out of 10.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, if you haven't seen the movie, okay, why? Why are you here?
Wow. Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
Please go see the movie. I had a far better time this go around than the last one.
Yep.
Yes.
It leaves a lot of doors open.
Yep.
Still questions.
Yes. I
Oh
mean,
yeah. Well, that's what gets you
yeah.
I was
out
like,
of the whole.
Even
whole story.
Endgame had
Well, yeah, it's
questions
like-
at the
Oh
end.
yeah.
How did all the villains come in before they die?
They knocked, all right?
You know, like
Even vampires have to
I mean,
knock.
this wasn't a time changing spell,
Yeah.
so it should have brought them in.
No.
Correct.
You're missing the. Hang
Am I
on.
missing?
No, because the first spell was everybody forgets Peter Parker is Spider-Man. No, I need Ned. No, I need May. No, I need Zendaya. I need Happy. And then we cut to the Happy Joy song from Stimpy. It's like, and he contains it. And when he contains it, to what I understand, is that what's in that box or what was already put out there, the mistake was people that knew Peter Parker is Spider-Man come to us instead of the spell.
yeah, 'cause-
Yes.
The spell drawing them
Yeah,
into our
'cause
universe instead of the spell
Osborn
going
knew.
out.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's not a time altering spell that
No.
we know of.
No.
So how does dead,
Dead?
Doctor Octopus,
Oh.
the Green Goblin, they're dead. Like
They were in their universe. They were pulled right before they died.
right
Because he's like,
why instead of being just current day, which they would already been dead, so they don't get pulled in. So I guess
you wouldn't have a movie.
true.
I'll take string theory for 1,000, Michael.
True.
Every choice created a new universe. Therefore, there were multiple Doc Ocks, multiple Harry
Just
Osborn.
like the spells in this, it was a plot hole. We will see you next time on this.